Good, MP. He's about to tear it up.
Oh, did you pack your own dinner break? Yeah, I did. Well, what's on the menu?
So I've been using the NBA.
Here we go, MP! You know you can do it!
And with the trade deadline behind us, we have a sense now of the teams poised to make a move after the All-Star break, Grant.
Always an interesting time of the season. Teams are jockeying for playoff position, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And of course, some GMs stuck their necks out at the deadline. Now we get to see if any of those big moves pay off.
Now Atlanta starting five. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Okongwu out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's Hunter. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Davis with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Davis against Hunter. Beyond the arc. And Davis is good for 3. Davis has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Okongwu, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Warren, the pass to Davis. Phoenix calls timeout, and the Hawks going from the eastern.
They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Now here's Murray. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Olynyk finds Holiday. Picked up by Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. Olynyk for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Davis from long range. Hits a 3-pointer.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Olynyk. The kick to Hunter. Murray with it. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Holiday. This one for 3. He's off on that one.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
It's Davis with the drive. Here's Ayton. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And when Ayton isn't playing back.
We all right? Come on. Block out that noise, MP.
Dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
That was your son's breaker dance crew. Show him some love.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Hook loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. On the wing, Holiday tries to snap the cold streak. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And the Suns making a change here. And the Hawks making a change.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
Well, the Hawks shooting 40% so far in this one. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Cameron Payne out there with Davis. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Durant in at the 3. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Durant. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Olynyk with a screen on Davis. Murray passes to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And here's Payne, averaging around 5 points a game. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a lift for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
He is a big guard at 6'4". Murray getting up.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Durant finds Davis. The 3 is up. Another shot. Durant. And the layup is good off the glass.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Olynyk. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Davis against Holiday. From behind the arc. Davis misses.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Holiday passes to Bay. Here's Olynyk. Fires from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant, the pass to Davis. Three-pointer. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Murray. And Davis with the block.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
2 minutes.
From the wing. Again, the Suns good for 2.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Thanks, guys. Little miracle man. The last time out against the Raptors. The holy.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shut them
Jack, was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't...
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
I think John Collins will fold seamlessly into this role.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now...
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Kelly Olynyk is out there with a Kongwu. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Davis from long range. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to Hunter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
Well, after the first round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in Dejounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Holiday. Phoenix grabs the miss. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Davis. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to a Kongwu. Hunter against Durant. Hunter can't get it to go.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Olynyk with a screen on Booker. And here's Olynyk. Banked it in off the glass. Olynyk's got his first 2 points.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Davis drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Warren, the pass to Davis. From deep. Another 3 for Phoenix. Holiday with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Murray.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
5 on the clock. From 11 feet away, misses off the right iron.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
For Phoenix, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's Davis. He can't get it to go, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Holiday finds Olynyk. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And that one's good. Davis.
This quarter has been...
Listen up, y'all.
Come on, MP, go easy on him.
Loudest section in the arena is free t-shirts.
Look here. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Baisley comes in for Warren. Craig is checked in for Durant. And it's Chris Paul in for Devin Booker. Pass to Capella. To the paint. Griffin outside. It's stolen away. Here we go. 1-on-1. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds.
Last ball.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And Atlanta has possession. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Here's Bay. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Davis. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter. And for the Hawks, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Griffin outside. From deep, Johnson. They get it back. The kick out to Griffin. Left side, Rondo. Griffin finds Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Bay, no good. And so it's Phoenix, already up 26.
Your Suns, 57. The Hawks, 31. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
With the fourth quarter upon us.
Shooting for a
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns. We've got Davis. Josh Okogie is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Campaign, and it's Landale in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules. He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Now Murray. Outside Olynyk. Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Landale.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Davis hits. Here's Griffin. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
1:52 left in the game. Outside Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Murray from outside. Davis with a rebound. Phoenix has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the 4th. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Miracle Man.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Davis. The 3 ball. Knocks it down from distance. Davis has got 48.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Murray passes to Hunter. Deflected. The kick out to Griffin. Outside Olynyk. And here's Hunter for 3. Rebounded by Payne. Pass to Davis. From deep. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
So no problem for Phoenix.
We appreciate you all for coming out and showing your support. Please get home safely. We'll see you next time.
Feeling you, MP.
So off the tip, it's Boston. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Took him no time at all on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Tatum. They'll bring it up for Boston. Stolen by Warren. And here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break.
T.J. Warren may be underappreciated as a player in this league. This guy has got length, nice anticipation to create an opportunity in transition.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Get ready for the pack.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment. Once again, Celtics faithful, your Celtics Entertainment.
I think one area we've clearly seen a marked improvement from T.J. Warren over his career is his willingness to take threes and to make them consistently. It's getting on par with that great mid-range game he has.
Smart misses. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And you know,
Get ready for the pack.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Help with the flow of the offense. Defenders are forced to guard him on the perimeter. They can no longer sag and be in the gaps with him.
now here's Davis. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Good. Davis has got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
Hey, who's watching now?
Davis against Smart. From 13. And it's Davis missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smart kicks to Nance. Back to Smart. On the wing, Nance. He's guarded by Davis. Nance passes to Smart. Shot clock at 6. And here is Rozier. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And with an update from the Suns.
Head coach, they were frustrated to lose their first game against this team. He told me we have to be even more aggressive getting to the rim and scoring inside tonight. It certainly is their strength. It makes sense to go that way. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now, here's Brown. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The 3 from Davis. Another 3 for Phoenix.
3 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Celtics trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Rozier missing. And here are the Suns now. They've got a 13-2 run going. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Jason Tatum. David.
Hey, guys, the Celtics head athletic trainer gave me an update. And, guys, he told me that it appears to be a pinched nerve in his back. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Going to be missed.
12 straight points off.
Phoenix leading by 22. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Rozier in at the point. That's the Boston 5. The three-pointer is right on target.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Boston has possession. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Gallinari wide open. Phoenix grabs the miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Come get it, come get it.
Davis down low, Brown on him, and the basket is good. And that's now 25 points for Davis.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Brown feeling out a bit. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.
Good catch, Rap. You got your eyes on.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2.
Checked in for Phoenix. And Brown drops them both. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He contributed 51 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. But we'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And here's Gallinari, following the 3 from Davis. Tatum dishes to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
It's good from long range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Warren. Pass to Davis. Warren, a screen on Brown. Lob pass to Warren.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Durant. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 19-6 run. Ayton a screen on Brown. There's the feed to Durant. Here's Ayton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Smart with the ball, working on Payne. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got his first points of the night. Payne passes to Davis. Down low, here's Ayton, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Smart finds Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot.
T.J. Warren. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
And so Tatum nails them both. Sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down. In the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Phoenix Suns.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because they need to start cleaning the glass.
Ooh, Ernie, I see how you do it.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching, love the three-point shootout. Here are some of the possible contenders.
The field is really coming into focus now. You know these guys are putting in some extra shots after practice.
Hoping practice makes perfect, because you almost need a perfect performance to win this now. Thanks for joining us. Now,
and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for the Suns, Durant is out there with Warren. Then it's DeAndre. Then there's Davis, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And it's Phoenix's ball. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And here is Tatum following the 3 from Davis. Shot to stop the run, and the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nance sets a screen for Tatum. The kick out to Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lining it up here. The 3 from Davis. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. For Boston, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Tatum down low, defended by Durant. Fires the 3. Smart misses.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
4 on the shot clock. Tatum finds Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Suns have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And Ayton throws it down.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Dishes to Nance. The kick out to Tatum. Looking to end the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Smart with the ball. Picked up by Davis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford with the screen on KD. Tatum dishes to Horford. Smart wide open. He fires. Knocked loose.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
And they double up Davis. Back to Booker. Davis against Smart. Clock at 6. Back to KD. With his first shot attempt. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Durant's got his first bucket in this one.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He gets it in there. Brown's got 8.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
There's the pass to Ayton. Durant kicks to Davis. Back to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to.
The Celtics 20. The Suns 80. And please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth and team.
Davis is subbed in for Payne. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Smart in at the point. Passes in the game for the Celtics. Tatum passes to Williams. Landale grabs the miss. Here's the Suns with the ball. Stolen by Smart. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Tatum dishes to Williams. Tatum kicks to Smart.
Yo, watch him.
Inside. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Davis looking for an opening. Lets it go from deep. No good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This crowd was stunned by the man.
Thank you for coming out tonight. And as always, being the best six-man in the league. United Warriors, please drive home safely.
Itinerary? I was just about to when I get back. What? Jen saying she's having second thoughts. That the talking points don't line with the 4 hours. Two players.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding the bucket. How does it feel?
Man, listen, there's a lot of love on this.
great win tonight. You were on fire out there. What?
Yeah, man, we really played together as a team tonight. You know, we were really starting to click. Teams.
Here we go, Pistons. Here we go.